Tinubu government cannot arrest ex-governor Yahaya Bello in 6 months but can detain children for 93 days, Deji Adeyanju films. And now to the news info. One of the lawyers to the detained children over end bad governance protests, Deji Adeyanju, has condemned the actions of the Nigerian government. He wondered how easy it was for the President Bola Tinubu-led government to detain children for 93 days but could not arrest former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. Yes, so they should call them out. The government can arrest 10 to 13-year-old children and keep them in custody for 93 days, but the government has not been able to arrest Yahaya Bello 6 months after. See, minors, one lawyer this morning, I saw him saying that, the people that they arrested, they are married. Some of them are graduates. Some of them are this, some of them are that. His other lawyers behind him could not even keep a straight face because they know that this man is lying. You arrest minors and keep them in prison for 93 days. And you have your own children at home. Very wicked people. Those lawyers, the way he was talking, it was so annoying. Super annoying. You arrest people's children, minors, 13-year-old children, and you keep them in custody. Left them hungry. 5 of them had to faint where you want to judge them. This country is annoying, and our lawyers are a shame to our country. Big shame. Our lawyers, our judges. No. This is not democracy at all. For people protesting for good governance. And these people say, these children, I don't even think they protested. Maybe they were just working on their own and you decided to pack all of them and you put them in prison for good 93 days. Good 93 days. That is the wickedness of the highest order. And that Yeye lawyer was saying, they are married, they are grown up, they are graduates. 13-year-old is married. Really? Really? Is it not a parody of some sort that we have a country for the poor, another country for the rich? Yes, so our laws are very clear. It is 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children, he said while speaking to newsmen after the case in court. We are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that are sub judice, but what we are saying is very simple. Yahaya Bello 6 months later has not been arrested, but you arrest our children. You keep them in custody for 93 days. 93 days. That is so wicked. Meanwhile, you send your own children abroad to have the good life. You send them abroad where things are working. But you make your own masses to suffer. It is well. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashiorkor. You cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is why our rating in Human Rights Index is poor. We make a passionate appeal to the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge against these children so that the children can return back to school. He appealed to the leverage on the constitutional provision to take over this case. Attorney General of the Federation has inherent power to take over this case under Section 174 of the Constitution and discontinue the case. That is if the Attorney General of the Federation is not also corrupt, because all of them are corrupt from head to toe. I cried in open court because of this great injustice that has been done, he noted. The outrage on the case, which has seen malnourished children and 5 of those charged fainting, has continued, with many Nigerians and international bodies condemning the federal government actions. Sahara reporters had reported that the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, SAN, requested for the case file of the End Bad Governance protesters arraigned by the Nigerian police on Friday, including underage children, some of whom collapsed in the courtroom. Imagine. Just imagine. And one of the lawyers is saying that those children are married. God will help us in this country. Sahara reporters earlier reported that President Bola Tinubu had ordered the Minister of Justice, Fagbemi, to review the treasonable felony charges brought against the underage and malnourished children before the Federal High Court in Abuja, which has attracted national and global outrage. Children, it is children that are committing treason. It is children that want to come and take over power from you. Fear God, oh. Fear God. Sahara reporters on Friday evening learned that Tinubu ordered the AGF to review the cases and make recommendations accordingly after the Nigerian presidency came under scrutiny for maltreating underage children accused of bogus charges for participating in the End Bad Governance protest. It is really well, indeed it is well. Look at the children. Small children, you are saying that these children are married. These children are graduates. Minors that are not even up to 14 years old. Says well, Jibril Imam says, God bless you, Deji. We are strongly with you. Phil Nye says, misplaced priority. God should have mercy on him and people advising him. In a country where they pardon repented Boko Harams but grants bail to protesters, it is so sad, really, really sad. King William says, if you can't end bad governance, bad government will end you. That is the picture of the true situation we have found ourselves. When we say it, vote wisely, opposite is the case. They vote foolishly because of religion and vote buying. A true leader will have his people at heart, irrespective of their wrongdoings. Justice have to temper with mercy. What justice? Why would you arrest these children in the first place? They are children, they are minors. Nkem Eke says, we have two groups of people in Nigeria and two different implementations and enforcement of the law. The political elites and the powerful people in the first group. The ordinary citizens and those who have lost power in the second group. Umar says, it is so disheartening how innocents have now become the criminals and the criminals are now being provided with police siren escorts. Now so that is Nigeria that we have found ourselves. Grace says, I hope this gives Northerners a different mindset on politics in this country. I hope, because those ones, I don't know the kind of mentality that they have. Mr. Kocha says, his cup is gradually getting full. It go shock him when it go full. Nothing will happen. Are we ready? Are we ready to take over this country from these wicked people? I don't think we are. Grace says, Tinubu making sure he comes number one in negative history. Adeyanju says, and it's this same Tinubu and co that were protesting during Jonathan regime and nobody stopped them and arrested him. So now children are being arrested for protesting. God will judge them. Amen. No. Ogunlade Olukayode says, from our observation so far and the arbitrariness in the land, those who chase the military away from the political terrain in Nigeria have to apologize to the past military ruler for the adjectives used to describe their regimes, because there is no difference between a military regime and the so-hyped democracy. Yes, so because, of course, this is also like a military regime that we are in. Onwe Modesty says, Tinubu government is plagued with misplaced priority. Ex-Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello and other politicians who stole billions are walking around freely, while kids who protested for good governance from their leaders are incarcerated. What a shame. What a big shame. David Holiday says, this is the only country where we don't have fathers and mothers who are concerned about the futures of the youth. How on earth will this happen and there is no provocative action towards corrective measures? We have not cleansed the in-depth corruption that is causing this so-called bad government protest and hunger protest, but rather causing more havoc to the system and the government of the day. Doesn't even have listening ears to take correction. No, they will not listen. Very soon, God will help us to conquer these people because they are so wicked. Arresting minors for protesting against bad governance. Meanwhile, people that are stealing money in the country are working freely. It is well, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.